The module I'll be going over today is LevelUp. So what LevelUp is a high-level wrapper around a database called LevelDB. And LevelDB is actually a database that was created by Google. It's an embedded database. It's just a key value store. And it's actually what backs IndexedDB on the Google Chrome browser. It also, I think, is in MariaDB as kind of like a cache layer for their values, and also is in this really cool project called DAT, which is all about sharing information between servers and multiple databases. Uses it behind the scenes. Really cool project. I suggest checking it out. So LevelUp, to install it, you do npm install LevelUp. But it does have a dependency of LevelDown that it doesn't include inside of its package.json because you can actually swap it out for different things. So to install it, you need to do npm install LevelUp, LevelDown, and then save those, or you could just do npm install level. I already have it installed because LevelDown does have some C scripts, so it takes a little bit to install. But I do have it installed in this repo. So what I'm going to do is start building an application with it. So the first thing you do is that you include LevelUp into your app. And then we're going to create a database. And this is real simple. You just say LevelUp. And there might be a little bit of lag in between my typing and what's going on the screen. We just pointed towards a local directory. Now this will actually build a database if it's not there already, but if it will hook up to the existing database if there is one. I've actually created one and it has a little bit of data in it, not too much. So now since we have an empty database, we'll essentially have an empty database, we're going to want to do some actions against it, so like put information inside of it. So I'm going to create this little log file so that way we can see the information coming out. And I'm going to use that crazy bind method to make a little logging function. And then, so we want to put information in. So with LevelUp, it's real easy. I do db put, and then a key, and then a value. So I'm going to say JSLA is effing awesome. And then that takes a callback function because after the write is done, it lets me know. So I'm just going to pass in a log. And then I'm going to run it. And as you can see, well, you will see, it didn't spit out anything, which is good because it actually, the only thing that it will pass back is an error if it happens. So it looks like we're all good. So we want to see, now the next thing you want to do with a database is to actually read that information out that you've stored with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to push this down and then say db.get, and then we want to get JSLA. And then I'm going to pass it that log function. We only have to pass in two parameters with this one, the key and the callback. So I'm going to save, and then we'll go back to the console. So now you see it brings back null is effing awesome. It's all right. I mean, null's pretty cool. But null is where the value of the error would be. And then that is the value of that key that we stored. So let's say I've been to JSLA, and I don't think it's super effing awesome. So let's say we're going to do a delete on this key. Don't worry, don't worry. So we're going to save that, and then we're going to run it. And this doesn't have anything as well that comes out because it's supposed to just bring back an error. So we're all good. So we've actually written things, read things, and then we've deleted things from the database. I do think JSLA is effing awesome. So we're gonna run that again just to put that back in the database. So another cool thing about this module is that it has streaming. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a second database. So db2 is LevelUp, and then we're just going to put in a random database name. So that way you see that I didn't pre-fill this. So I'm going to create a read stream, which to do this, all you do is db.create read stream. And I'm also going to create a write stream because a LevelDB or LevelUp has both of them. So db2.create write stream. Cool. So now I have a read stream and a write stream. And what I want to do is I want to essentially copy my whole entire first database and then pump it into the second database. And we could do this really easy by saying read stream dot pipe into our write stream. So I'm going to run this. It's not going to do anything in the console because we're not catching any errors, but we're going to assume that everything went okay. I mean, didn't throw any really bad errors. So now we want to see that information to see if it actually put it into that second database. So I'm just going to go up into this read stream and change it to the second database. And then I'm going to take my read stream and say on data, and then we're just going to use the log function as our callback. Now, I'm going to go back over and run it. As you can see, I had a couple little bits of information already in there in the first database, but now this is the second database that we just created on the fly and pumped all the information from the first database into the second database using streaming. So that's LevelUp. I encourage you guys to use it. It's a very cool module, and thank you. Awesome.